outside your house looking out the window, and suddenly the sky turns an eerie, bruised green color, like someone just dumped tons of ugly paint all over it. The air outside goes completely dead silent and the wind stops blowing entirely. And then, boom! A deafening roar echoes through the air, sounding like dozens of heavy freight trains barreling right over your roof. A massive, twisting, pitch-black column drops straight down from the clouds right in front of you. Before your brain can even process what is happening, whoosh! You're sucked up into the sky, spinning like a top inside a giant mile-high blender. If you've watched Hollywood movies, you probably think you'll float around like some magical fairy tale, right? But the brutal reality inside a tornado is way scarier and more mind-bending than that. Today, Quack is pulling you straight into the eye of the storm to see what actually happens to your body. First off, we need to clear Hollywood's name a little bit. A tornado does not work like a magical vacuum cleaner that sucks everything up into the sky like in cartoons. In reality, it's a high-speed rotating column of air created when warm and cold air fronts violently smash and battle each other high up in the sky. When Quack accidentally stumbles into the edge of this vortex, he isn't enjoying a romantic flight. The winds are tearing past it over 300 miles per hour. The air pressure drops so fast your ears feel like they're about to pop, and the centrifugal force is violently dragging everything straight toward the dead center. It feels pretty much like being trapped inside a washing machine stuck on maximum spin cycle. And here is the plot twist most people don't see coming.
You're probably terrified of the idea of falling from the sky, right?
Well, that's actually not the worst part. The most ruthless killer that claims the lives of most tornado victims inside the storm is all the junk flying around you. Quack isn't just floating alone in the sky. He has to share the space with dozens of deadly objects, from heavy iron mailboxes, shattered glass sharp as razor blades, and heavy wooden planks, all the way to an entire car spinning around like a little plastic toy. At 300 miles per hour, even a dry blade of grass or a paper playing card can turn into a dart, piercing straight through a thick tree trunk. Surviving inside the vortex means you're dodging an entire flying junkyard moving at bullet train speeds. So what happens when the tornado eventually weakens and you crash back down to Earth? Gravity never misses an appointment. The landing is guaranteed to hurt like crazy. But if you somehow miraculously survive that stormy flight, what's the best way to handle a tornado in real life? Forget running outside to your porch to check out the weather. Quack's golden rule is, run straight to the basement or find an interior room right in the middle of the house with no windows at all. And if you're unlucky enough to get trapped out in an open field with nowhere to run, drop flat into a deep drainage ditch and cover the back of your head and neck tightly with your hands. It looks totally helpless and desperate, but it's the only way to keep your body from turning into a flying missile yourself. Tornadoes are genuinely one of the most brutal, furious, and unpredictable forces on planet Earth. They can rip asphalt right off the ground and turn a sturdy house into toothpicks in mere seconds. But when we understand the real science behind them, our blind movie-style panic turns into practical, life-saving knowledge to protect ourselves and the people we love. Luckily, Quack made it through this unforgettable spinning nightmare, though his feathers are definitely ruffled and he's feeling super dizzy. What about you? Have you ever seen a massive storm up close? Or do you freeze up every time the sirens start wailing? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit subscribe to join the Quack Explanation family and explore more cool science facts with us. Stay safe, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one.